Good evening and welcome. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Tonight we've got for you an international friendly between England and Iceland. The last 90 minutes before the Euros start. A week tonight. Just finishing the national anthem, so we'll go through the teams quickly. I'll do England first. That's going to be easier to pronounce, that's for sure. We've got Ramsdale in goal. Trippier, Guy, Stones, Walker, Rice, Mainu, Gordon, Foden, Palmer, and up front Harry Kane. Iceland go with Valdimarsson in goal, Bjarkason, Gretarsson, Ingerson, and Finson. Trauterson, Gundmansson, Haraldsson, Anderson, Torstensson, and Good Johnson. That's a lot of sons. I think this is going to be Bosnia all over again with the pronunciation of the Icelandic team. I think it's going to be a defenderson, midfielderson, and attackerson. I think that's how we'll get round that one. Not very professional, but we're never going to remember the names or pronounce them, so that's the best we can do. Good attendance at Wembley. Let's get the chat up and running. Let us know what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. I think anything other than an England win would be interesting to know why you're thinking that. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the discount code JimmyJames and get a 5% discount on all online orders. Hopefully Sean will be in the chat soon, and he'll be waiting to take your orders and dispatch them. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, the owl goes like that, and click that notifications bell. We've got some good sport coming up this weekend. We've got the Challenge Cup final tomorrow. Sunday we've got India and Pakistan in the T20. That's going to be something to behold, that is. England are kicking from right to left as we watch, playing in the all-white kit. Iceland are playing in all blue. And we're off. Ball straight back to Ramsdale and he punts it long. Kane wins that header. That's an offside decision though. So the pressure early on that England were trying to put on Iceland is negated by an offside. Southgate's looking intent on the bench there. Let's get some atmosphere going. That'll be a free kick to England. John Stones has just been clattered. Still down Stones here. I'm just wondering what... Left midfielderton fell on Stones' leg, and nasty one that for Stones, twisted his ankle as well. That's not what you want, is it? A week before the Euros. He's up now, but definitely looked like it tweaked his ankle there as much as anything. But he's a big strong lad. He's up and running again, just hobbling a little bit, but we'll see how he gets on here because he's just been given the ball. Yeah, looks like he's moving all right now in his pink boots. The good thing about the pink boots is he's easy to spot. Looks like Mainu's wearing pink boots as well. and Foden. Bootgate. England just keeping hold of possession at the minute. Iceland are not pressing too hard, so no gaps at the back for England to exploit in the first 2.5 minutes. England are in down the left though now. Gordon puts the ball into the box. Kane controls it, tries to put a shot in, but that's blocked. England still in possession. Few gaps in the crowd on the far side, but only just kicked off, so maybe that'll fill as the game goes on. England getting in down the left hand side here. Cole Palmer puts a cross in, just misses Harry Kane, and it'll be cleared by Iceland. Keep wanting to say Finland for some reason. I have to remember, Mum's gone to Iceland. Good tempo to the game at the minute. I thought it might be one of them where, with it being an international friendly, it's all a little bit slow, but not too bad. England trying to get something going down this left hand side again. Gordon's got chalk on his boots, which we like to see. Cole Palmer playing 7, plays the ball out wide to Kyle Walker, plays it inside to Kobe Mainoo. This is on the edge of Iceland's box. Rice tries a little through pass there to Cole Palmer, but just a bit too much on it. Through to the keeper, goalkeeperson. Four minutes 30 seconds gone. Don't forget to use the chat. Come and say hello. Let us know what's on your mind. Bit of head tennis going on at the minute. That'll be a throw into Iceland on the halfway line, down Iceland's right hand side. Right, Backerson, he's going to take this. Dangerous through ball there. Strikerson was trying to get on it, but Kyle Walker cuts it out, plays it back to Ramsdale, puts it out for a throw in, level with the edge of England's 18-yard box down Iceland's left. Kyle Walker goes to punt it long and clear the danger, but that's partially blocked by Strikerson, and it'll be a throw into England 18 yards out from their own byline. So we've got Kyle Walker playing right back, Trippier's playing left back, England playing it out here now. Long ball for Kieran Trippier. Keeps the ball in play, stops it going for a goal kick, plays it back to Rice, edge of the box, Foden. Chips it out left again to Trippier, but he just can't take it, and it runs past him for a throw in to Iceland. England tried breaking quickly there on Iceland. Not a bad play actually. Gordon was in the middle waiting for a cross coming in, but it went back to the edge of the box and broke down. It's just a little bit like you have it, we have it at the minute. Nobody can get hold of it. Mainoo wins it back for England though. He's surrounded by 3 Icelandic players. Tries a little through pass to Kane, but that just rolls through to the keeper. Iceland back in control. 7 minutes gone, it's not been bad up to now. Gay at the back, plays it to Stones. He looks to have recovered now from his earlier knock. Out wide to Cole Palmer on the right. Back to Stones, and now he's spreaded it left to Trippier. Gordon's trying to get something going there. That'll be a throw into England, midway inside Iceland's half on the left. I think this time next week we'll be off, won't we? The Euros will start. First game, is it Germany and Scotland? I'm pretty sure it is. Kyle Walker's got the ball down the right. Pulls it back to Cole Palmer. He's on the edge of the box on the right. He's gonna, what's he gonna do? Plays it into Foden. That kind of area where Foden likes to shot from. They've had to go back, England, but they're still in possession. Walker with a nice little through ball there to Cole Palmer. Comes to Kane in the box, fortunately. He tries putting a cross in, but that's blocked. That'll be a corner for England. Harry Kane's been, he looks like he's had a bit of a trim. Ready for his holidays in the next few days. He'll be off to Germany, no doubt, nice and early. In swinging corner from Foden, right on the keeper, but the keeper does well. Claims it with no pressure on him, really. Would have been a good corner, that, if somebody was attacking it, but there was nobody there but the keeper. 9.5 minutes gone. If you didn't know, by the way, and you're watching this, it is on terrestrial TV in the UK, on Channel 4. Didn't play it out from the back there, Iceland. The goalkeeperson, he give it an old-fashioned punt up. Empire Maker. What minute am I on? I am on 9. I'll tell you when we're on 10 minutes. I'll do a countdown from now. So it's 9:56, 57, 58, 59. 10 minutes now. Good to see you in chat, Empire, by the way. Hope you've had a good day and hope you're going to have an even better evening. Gordon's trying to break down the left-hand side now. He's running right Backerson. Now he cuts into the box, tries to put a chip in but can't get it off the ground, and it's cut out by central defenderson. Every Icelandic player, I'll just check, correct me if I'm wrong, I think every Icelandic player, the name ends in son. Poor pass there from Gordon, cut out by Iceland. They're trying to break down their left now with Strikerson. Kyle Walker goes over, shadowing him down the wing. England win the ball back. I have had a good day, thanks Empire. It's been a busy one, but a good one. At least we can sit down for 90 minutes or so now and just relax and watch the football. Iceland in possession. Back to the keeper. Can't blame them, really. Keeper plays it to centre halfson, out to left backson. Trying to get something going. Looks like they can play a bit, Iceland. Bit of space in midfield now. Out to the left wing. They've got 2 in the box. Shot comes in, and that'll be 1-0 to Iceland. Dorstenson's put Iceland 1-0 to the good. Good break there from Iceland, actually. They found a bit of... Thorsteinsson should have a yellow card for that foul on Walker in the first minute. Well, the thing is, you know what it's like with these friendlies. They don't like dishing out cards, do they, the referees, but you may be right. Looking at this goal, though, they broke down the left, cut inside into the box, and a shot from just inside the box from Ramsdale was beat on his right. He won't be happy with that. Stones tried to block the shot, but did it go under Ramsdale's hand? No, just to the side of it. But he won't be happy with that, Ramsdale. But a good move from Iceland and a good finish. Ramsdale closes his eyes in slow motion. From the kick-off, England straight back to Ramsdale again. And as with the start of the match, he punts it forward. Nothing comes of it though. TP says hi Jimmy. Hi TP, thanks for joining us in the chat. I know you've had a great day today. Been a busy one for you again as well. So Iceland are breaking down the right hand side now. Cross comes in, an early cross, too high for centre forwardson. England get control of it. It's back with Stones, but under a bit of pressure here, England. Kobe Mainoo looks to break away now. Plays a first time pass up to Kane with a great turn. Plays it wide to Anthony Gordon. Gordon's running into the box now, puts a shot in, and it's high, wide and handsome. Good play from England there though. They won't be too unhappy with that. I mean, the finish from Anthony Gordon left a lot to be desired, but the build-up was really good. Good turn just inside his own half there from Harry Kane. Played it out to Anthony Gordon on the left. He cut into the box, and you could see what he was trying to do there. Put it in the keeper's top left corner. But he got it wrong, shall we say. But at least he was in the position to get a shot off. Gordon's got it again down there. That'll be a free kick to England. Gordon fouled just inside Iceland's half, down England's left. Kobe Mainoo's looking to get something going for England here. I think Rice and Mainoo could play well together. Iceland trying to get something going down their right, but cut out by Trippier and back to Ramsdale. Rice plays a nice ball through to Kane. He turns first time, plays Gordon out to the left. The right Backerson comes over. Gordon's going to run him into the box, puts a chip to the back post. Nobody there though. And Iceland will bring it away. TP says England looking strong, question mark. Yeah, they're doing alright. I mean, they're losing 1-0, but wasn't anything they really did wrong. It was just good play from Iceland. Sometimes you just got to hold your hand up, I think, and say good goal. I think Ramsdale will be a little bit fed up that he got beat on his near post, but I wouldn't be too harsh on myself. England trying to put pressure on Iceland here. Goes back to the keeper. Thought he was going to punt it long there. He's under pressure under Rice. Can't get it away properly. Oh my word. The keeper was put under pressure there from Declan Rice. Couldn't get the ball away. And it was a chance to England. He was trying to chip it out to left Wingerson. Cut out by Cole Palmer. And he had a shot that was blocked and it's gone for a corner. So it'll be Foden from England's right, so it'll be an in-swinger. Strikes it well, right in the middle of the 6-yard box, but cleared away by Iceland. Good header. England still in possession. Another cross comes in from Foden. Well, too high, too hard. No England player within 15-20 yards of it. That'll be a goal kick to Iceland. "17 minutes and 40 seconds gone. England 0, Iceland 1. We could have a match on our hands. Iceland in possession down the left. Blocked by Cole Palmer, so that'll be a throw-in midway inside their own half. Empire Maker says something people don't realise is that it is difficult to deal with shots going to the goalkeeper's near post. Totally agree, because normally your weight is on your other foot because you're expecting the striker's going to go across you, which most of them are taught to do. But not a lot Ramsdale could do with that, actually, after you watched it. But I know inside he won't be happy that he's been beat on that side. Just from personal pride, that'll be. But you could tell with his face after that's what he knows, that at the half-time interval, that's what all the commentators are going to be saying. Shouldn't get beat at your near post. Miscommunication there between is it Mainu and Gordon? That'll just run for an Icelandic goal kick. Keeper chips the goal kick up to the halfway line. England retain possession. Loose pass back to Trippier, but he's got acres of space. Plays it across the field to Stones. Good to see him moving well. Kobe Mainoo's come deep to see what he can get going, playing quarterback. Gave it a long pass out to Walker. Controls it well. Little chip over the top for Cole Palmer, but cleared by Iceland's left backerson. Patient build up here by England. Gordon's got it down the left. Cuts inside, plays a little ball to Rice, edge of the box on the left hand side. Trippier to Gordon again. It's all very congested. Gordon does well there. Plays it to Mainu, little 1-2. Cut out by Iceland, but a lucky bounce for England there. They retain possession. Mainu plays a little ball through to Foden. Tries to get a cheeky little first time shot off, but no power in it, and the keeper just picks that up. Empire Maker says, I think that Pickford should start at the Euros because Ramsdale will be rusty due to him not starting for Arsenal. Could have a point there. I just never feel that Pickford's big enough. A crossfield ball there to the right wingerson, and he had a one-on-one there with Trippier, but he couldn't control it. Trippier then dispossesses him. England back in control. They're looking for that break though, Iceland, and looks like they've been practicing that, because that's where the first goal came from, and they almost got the right wingerson in there. Yeah, Empire Maker. He just doesn't fill the goals for me, Pickford. You know, when you look at someone like a Martinez or a Courtois, You know, they fill the goal. There always looks to be a big gap at at the side of Pickford. But when you look at his stats, cross comes into the back post, Trippier heads it back to Gordon inside the box, lays it off to Rice, little chip comes in for Kane towards the back post, just too hard, and that'll be, Kane puts his thumb up, but that'll be a goal kick to Iceland. Yeah, I believe all the stats for Pickford were pretty good, so... But then, he had a busy season, didn't he? 22 minutes 47 seconds gone. England 0, Iceland 1. Let's see why that's not updated. It has now, there we go. Perfect. It's much easier doing it the old analogue way and changing the score yourself. The only thing is I don't get a clock. So that's the only downside to it. Still a new channel though, and as we get more funds we'll get more widgets and pizzazz it up a little bit. The main thing though will be the chat, hopefully. Empire Maker says England could also start James Trafford instead of Ramsdale. Could well do. They could well do. It's just, I think Southgate trusts Pickford, doesn't he? Even though he's had a couple of dodgy moments, shall we say. Was it one against Brazil? And what, these things happen. Good for Ramsdale though. Empire Maker, do you think Ramsdale's going to stay at Arsenal next season, or is he going to go and try and find regular first team football, or do you think he's going to be happy playing number 2 to Raya? If it was me and I was his age, I'd want to play. England in possession, midway inside Iceland's half, down England's right. Mainoo's in possession. Going to swap sides here. He'll come out to Gordon. He's come inside a little bit there, so he's not too wide out. Little pass to Rice. You can see what England are trying to do here. They're trying to get runners in behind Iceland. Empire Maker, Ramsdale will try to find first team football. I hope so, because he's too good a keeper to just be sitting on the bench all the time. Are you a gunner yourself, Empire Maker? A Gunners fan? I support Manchester United myself, and it's hard. It was hard in the 70s, it was hard in the 80s. It's awful at the minute, but things win cycles. You've got to support your club through thick and thin, have a bit of a moan. Rice plays the ball out to Kyle Walker, controls it well on his chest, plays it back there to Stones, little 1-2, Stones has it again, plays it to Trippier, who's in centre field, out wide to Gordon. Kobe Mainoo, edge of the D, plays the ball out to Gordon. Trippier's overlapping, doesn't use him though, and plays it back inside to Mainoo. He gets it now, does Trippier. Plays a cross-field ball to Stones. England are going to keep possession and rebuild again. Empire Maker, I'm a Tranmere fan. Iceland's keeper punts it long. They've got a 3-on-2 there actually, but Guy wins the header and England back in control. The Tranmere Rovers fan. How was your season? I genuinely don't know. Did you have a good season, indifferent, or what happened? I've always been a lifelong Manchester United fan, but used to go when I was younger watching Bury a lot. So I was gutted when they went out of business. Hopefully they'll come back in some form. I don't know when though. We'll just watch this attack. Rice cuts inside. Is he going to shoot? No, he passes it out to Cole Palmer. Palmer moves inside, clips a ball into Harry Kane. Oh my word. Kane volleys it over the bar from about 3-4 yards out. Did I miss something there, or was that an awful miss from Kane? He was onside. Centre Halverson played him. Great ball there from Palmer. It kind of came off his ankle and shin and over the bar. Won't be happy with that. Empire Maker, there will be an issue with Lunin and Keller trying to find first team football, so there is a lot of competition. We finished 16th in League 2. We have a decent manager in Nigel Adkins. Yeah. What happened with that season? Because 16th is not good. Did it start bad and got worse, or what was the sort of format for the season? Because we all start every season with high hopes, don't we? Because I live not a million miles from Plymouth, so a lot of family members are Plymouth Argyle fans. And they had a great start to the season, and it's a good job they did, because they stayed up on the final day of the season by 1 point. And that was after beating Leicester a couple of weeks before. If they hadn't have got that result, they'd have been playing League One football. And that was one of them nights where they had a lot of luck go their way as well, when they beat Leicester. Empire Maker says the original manager screwed us over. Who was the original manager? Almost 30 minutes gone. England 0, Iceland 0. Kane's just missed a chance that I would say, if he had it 10 times, he'd score it 9. But it went over the bar. But that's football. We're just going to see it again now. Lovely pick out from Cole Palmer, and it would have gone over the bar, but it was a fact it went. Sorry, it looked like it went over the bar. It was because it went wide, it didn't go in. I thought he'd put it over the bar, but no, he put it past the post. Easy sat in an armchair watching though, isn't it? Ian Dawes. Empire Maker says that's who shafted Tranmere Rovers. England on the attack here, trying to break. Walker slows it down. There's a little pass out to Cole Palmer. England are starting to build again. I was watching, I can't remember if I think it was either 4-4-2 or I can't remember what it's called now, where they, the 3 ex-pros interview players under the cosh, and somebody England offside there. Somebody was talking about when they went, they didn't have a club and they went to Tranmere, and they said Tranmere took them on and they were really good with them in respect of they offered them a contract, but then they got a better offer and they were happy for them to go and sort of relaunched a career from there. I can't remember who it was, which player. Can't remember, but he spoke highly of Tranmere anyway. The ex-referee who's always on the TV now, I forgot his name, he always says, oh, he's a Tranmere fan. And I thought, yeah, I'd say that so I could ref all of the Premier League teams. England trying to get something going down the left. Chip comes in from Palmer, but that's blocked. It'll be another England corner. Yeah, if I was going to be a pro ref, I'd say, yeah, I support Kidderminster Harriers or something like that. Mike Dean, yeah. Good shout, Empire Maker. You're on the ball there, mate. It is Mike Dean. I'm sure he says he's a Tranmere fan. It's going to be Rice to take the corner, in swinger, right on the keeper. He flaps at it, gets it away though, but only to Trippier. Plays it back out to Rice. Cross comes in again. Cleared by Defenderson. Kobe Mainoo will pick that up. Plenty of time. Plays it to Palmer. England trying to go down the left now with Trippier. Plays it back inside to Rice. Lovely little flick there from Foden, trying to get Cole Palmer in, but intercepted by Iceland, and that'll be a throw in to England. What do you think of Eze's performance the other night, Empire Maker? He looked on fire, didn't he? Exciting player as well. Quite happy to run at people and take them on, and not... he didn't look like he was worried about losing the ball and just going to do his own thing and it's good enough, and it is. It's refreshing. Because a lot of these players are just like robots, aren't they? But he looked like he could play off the cuff. Hard to defend against, that's for sure. Rice with a chip over to Stones, right side of the area. Plays it back to Kyle Walker, inside back again to Rice. Foden plays it to Trippier. England will start again, trying to build again. Iceland are just playing between the 18-yard box and closing any space out there, so it's difficult for England. Good thing is there's space down the wings. Foden lets it run across him, plays it out to Walker, out to Palmer, edge of the box. Low cross comes in, cleared by Iceland. Not very well though, England retain possession. England, Foden with another flick attempted there. He didn't have it under control anyway. That'll be a goal kick to Iceland. Almost 36 minutes gone. England 0, Iceland 1. Good goal from Iceland. A break down the left, cut inside the box, and the shot came in to Ramsdale's right. That was 1-0. Empire Maker. I never watched England v Bosnia. I was busy. You didn't. I know it was 3-0, but you didn't miss much. The first 60-odd minutes were a bit cack, really. A bit boring. But Eze was the bright spark, that's for sure. Iceland keeper in possession. Chips it long. Stones at the back with centre forwardson, putting him under pressure, plays it back to Ramsdale. England are going to play it out from the back. Plenty of space in front of Gay. Kane comes deep, takes possession of that and passes a high pass out to Walker. Good pass, good control. England gaining ground here, but too slow, and Iceland are all back in position. Rice in centre field. Poor pass, and Iceland back in possession. Trying to find some space down the right, but cut out by Gay. Plays it to Rice. Rice plays it to Trippier down the left. Inside to Kane. Gordon's got acres of space, but he goes to the right hand side where Walker's got plenty of space. Puts a whipped cross in. Too high, too hard. That'll be a throw in on the opposite side of the field to Iceland. Poor cross that. Empire Maker says, based on what I heard, England need to switch on quicker. Definitely. I mean, we saw that tonight. It's alright running forward and trying to put pressure on Iceland at the back and everybody swapping positions, but as soon as they broke down there was no cover and it was easy for Iceland to break. Pretty much 2 passes and England were wide open. Stones couldn't block the shot. 1-0 to Iceland. If Iceland do win tonight, you can imagine the headlines in the press tomorrow. It's going to have something like Mum's gone to Iceland, or there'll be some pun in there. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor tonight, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get 5% off on all online orders. Stones in possession. There's a little pass to Menu. Rice in centre field, midway inside Iceland's half. Plays out to Gordon. He's trying to get to the byline now. Runs into the box, put a right-footed cross in. Couldn't find an England attacker. Cleared by Iceland, and that'll be a throw-in on the right for Iceland. Good cross that from Gordon. He showed good strength as well, but just couldn't find an England head. Yeah, if you've not done so already, please hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and if you click the notifications bell, we've got plenty of good sport coming up. Tomorrow we've got the Challenge Cup final, Wigan-Warrington. Sunday we've got the T20 cricket, India-Pakistan. Looking forward to that one. Chat should be fun. There's no love lost between the two sides, as we know. And Pakistan will be looking to do something after letting themselves down yesterday, losing to the USA. Although I felt they were a little bit unlucky with some of the umpiring decisions, but by the by, it'll go down in the history books as a USA win in the first ever meeting between the two sides. Nothing happening on the pitch at the minute. That'll be a free kick to Iceland midway in their own half on the right hand side. They're just trying to get a bit of possession. The fans are looking happy. Trying to get left Wingerson in, but cut out by Walker. England back in possession. Nice little ball through to Foden there. Tries to get Gordon through, but that's intercepted. Iceland back in possession. Iceland are trying to get centre forwardson in again. That one ball is cutting through England. It was 1-on-1, but Ramsdale out smartly clears up any danger. But that's only a few yards away from the striker being in possession of that ball and also being able to get a shot away, which, as we saw earlier in the half, can be a dangerous thing. Empire Making says, if England loses, the headline will say, wait for it, drum roll, will England football boycott buying Iceland products out of the saltiness of their loss? I think they might have, well, let's hope that England don't lose, but you could have just wrote tomorrow's headlines for the Sun. Long ball from Iceland, trying to get in down the left, but that just goes into touch. So it'll be a throw into England, midway inside England's half on the right-hand side. Ramsdale in possession, plays a little ball out to Stones. He'll jog forward with it. Iceland under no pressure to close him down. What a take. He plays a long ball out to Anthony Gordon. Gets to the byline, puts a cross in. That's deflected for a corner. What a takedown. You like that from Empire Walker, did you, TP? That made you chuckle. Gordon took that down impressively there. I thought for all the money in the world that was going out for a throw-in, but no, he did well. So Declan Rice is going to take this from England's left, so it's going to be an in-swinger. Gordon standing on the keeper, not literally, but you know what I mean. Puts it edge of the 6-yard box, the keeper comes out, claims it well. Goalkeeper Son's having a good night. I don't know how tall he is, but he looks like he wouldn't need to jump to win many balls in the air, that's for sure. Punts it long. Great takedown by Kyle Walker. Then he plays a little chip to Maynard, an awful pass, and Iceland back in possession in a dangerous-ish area now. Trying to get in down England's right, their left. Stones comes across. England struggling to get it under control, and now they've lost it again. Cole Palmer loses it to left Wingerson. He's now driving in into the box, comes to the edge of the box, shot comes in. A shot comes in from midfielderson, and Gay blocked it. Was that on target? We'll find out now. We're going to look at the camera from behind the goal. I think Ramsdale would have had it covered actually, but we could have been in trouble actually. Either way, it's a corner. Look dangerous, Iceland, when they break. That'll be 45 minutes now. In-swinging corner comes into the back post. Under no pressure, and tries to put it back across the box, but England break, run away. That'll be the first yellow card that I've seen anyway. And number 5, Ingerson, pulls back Gay, who was trying to break there, and that'll be a yellow card. What are we thinking? Gareth Southgate, obviously he's not going to be happy that England are losing 1-0, but is he going to be happy with the performance? Manu trying to get something going before half-time. Out wide to Cole Palmer, edge of the box. Chip cross comes in, trying to find Foden, cleared by Iceland. That'll be half-time, 1 minute of added on time. Empire Maker says, how did this Iceland team not qualify for the Euros? I don't know. What was the group that they were in? Actually, let's have a butcher's at... Let's have a look and just see the stats. So these are Iceland's last 6 matches. Last one was Ukraine. They lost 2-1. They played Israel and won 4-1. They beat Honduras 2-0. They beat Guatemala 1-0. And they lost 2-0 to Portugal. So that was in the Euro. That must have been the Euro qualifiers. So they lost to. Here we are. Let's have a look. They lost to Luxembourg 3-1 in the qualifiers. They beat Bosnia 1-0. Then they drew with Luxembourg at home 1-1. They beat Liechtenstein 4-0. Then they lost to Slovakia 4-2. Fancy losing to Luxembourg. Luxembourg are no great shakes, are they? But they do look like, I agree, they look like they've got a little bit about them. Let's have a look at some more of the games. They lost to Slovakia. They beat Liechtenstein away 7-0. Lost 2-1 to Sweden. They're what you might call inconsistent, I think, at best. Maybe they struggle with injuries or something like that, I don't know. What do you think about Grealish not making the squad? Let us know in the chat. I suppose if he's not been playing though, do you take Eze? If I had to take Eze or Grealish from what I've seen so far, Eze wins every time. I don't mind watching Grealish, you know, there's always something happening, isn't he? He can win you a free kick, that's for sure. I think he's the most fouled player in the Premier League when he plays or something like that. But Eze is definitely exciting. Time for some KP nuts, oh not KP nuts actually. Snack right, roasted peanuts while we're on half time. Take me nicotine lozenge out. TP, what snacks you on? Empire Maker says, I disagree because if Ramsdale is going and never plays, so should Grealish. One thing you're forgetting there though, there's so much competition for that place, whereas with keeper wise, TP says none, no snacks. Blimey. Yeah, keeper wise, who were the options for England? Who's fit? So it's got to be Ramsdale, hasn't it? But if you're going to take Grealish, then who are you going to leave out? Would you not have took Eze? If you're only going to take one of them two. I've not seen a lot of Eze, to be honest. I don't know why, but I just haven't. Maybe I don't remember him as much as watching Grealish. But when he played the other night, he looks sharp. And he looks like he can torment defenders and midfielders. Whereas I think maybe Grealish isn't quite as fit as he needs to be as well. Just got to have faith in now with Gareth Southgate. He knows what he's doing. apparently Manchester United are not going to make a decision on Ten Hag's future until they see how Gareth Southgate does and what decision he makes after the Euros. Empire Maker says, if you could pick one football match to go to, what would it be? Does that mean from the past or one that's coming up and I hope's going to happen? Have I got free license to make my ideal match now? I would go and watch, because I know what it would be, and it would be a Champions League final, and it'd be Manchester United playing Liverpool coming up. Well, here's one that may be coming up. I'd love to watch a Manchester United Liverpool Champions League final. Although they're changing the format now as well, aren't they? But I would love that. I suppose coming closer to, it'd be good to, and I don't know if it could happen because of the, oh, 1 second. I don't know if it would happen because of the way the groups are set out. But a Euros final with England, Germany Euros final, that'd be good. What would your answer be to your question? What's Empire Maker's dream match that's coming up? Empire Maker says, I would pick the Belgrade derby for the crazy atmosphere. Oh yeah. True story this. I go to Poland a lot. My dentist is over there, and I love going to Krakow and having 3 or 4 days or a week over there. And it's good in summer, it's good in winter when it's full of snow. Love it. And I think it was it before COVID or after? I don't know. I'm going to say 3 years ago, so after COVID, say. And I went over to Poland with my wife and my son, and we were going to go and watch the Krakow derby between Cracovia and Krakow, and that's just like, it's just mental. You know, they're setting the stadium on fire, there's flares going off and what have you. But I also have a bad back, and my back went on the day when we were going to go, so I ended up lying horizontal in bed and never got to go. So the plan is that we will go and do it. I've got a few friends as well over in Poland, and some of them support Cracovia and some of them support Krakow. And it's like one team's got the money. So it'd be like Tranmere if you got in the Premier League. So I think Cracovia would be like Tranmere, and Krakow would be like, say, Liverpool or something like that, you know, derby-wise, or Everton. And they don't like each other, that's for sure. In fact, if you look on YouTube at the Krakow derby, it's crazy. Might be a good atmosphere, that's for sure. But they like a good tear up as well, do the Poles. All adds to the atmosphere. Yeah, Empire Maker saying that is a Polish second division game. Yeah, yeah. They do not like each other. I think there's a little bit of jealousy as well because Krakow have got the money. And I think Cracovia have got are always seen as a smaller underdog side sort of thing. I think I've got it the right way around. If I've not, apologies to them two teams. Maybe if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start doing live streams out and about. Maybe try and do a live stream from the match. But the trouble is I don't speak a lot of Polish, so I'd have to try and explain why I was talking in English, and fingers crossed they'd be alright with that. I know a little bit, enough to get by, but apparently it's the seventh most difficult language in the world to learn is Polish. But apparently I have good pronunciation, which is a good thing. But it's also a bad thing because when you do speak in Polish, they think that you can speak fluent Polish. And that's where it falls down. Then you've got to sort of say, yeah, can you speak in English? I'm lost. My favourite saying is Dzień dobry, nie mówię po polsku. Followed by dziękuję bardzo. When you get a glass of something handed to you. But it's... I wouldn't recommend going to the Cologne games because they don't like tourist fans. Why is that? Why do they not like the tourist fans? God, these... Tell you what, I like my KP nuts, but these, snack right, not bad at all. And they're way cheaper. Players are just coming out now, we've got a couple of minutes yet. Empire Maker says the tickets are hard to get. Have you been and watched any of the games in Europe? You know, not like European games, but you know, the home league games. Oh, I'll tell you another good game that I wouldn't mind going watching. You started something now. Would be Fenerbahce. Referee's going to blow his whistle. England are kicking from left to right as we watch it, in their all white kit. Iceland right to left in their all blue kit. Fenerbahce Galatasaray, that'd be a good one. I always remember Souness planting his flag in the middle of the pitch. He said afterwards he didn't know how bad it would be and he wished he hadn't done it. I thought, yeah, you knew exactly what you were doing. If you're the manager of a club, you know what the rivalry is there. Let's get some. Get a bit of atmosphere going. England in possession. Spread to the right. Just trying to look who's been hooked and who's still on. Cross comes in from Gordon, headed from Kane. Goes wide past the keeper's left hand side. That'll be a goal kick. Empire Maker says Galatasaray fans burn the stadium down. That is how much pyro they have. They've made it in the UK now, haven't they? It's illegal to take flares in and all that sort of jazz. But the Champions League final, there was plenty of flares going off there. "46 minutes, 35 seconds gone. England 0, Iceland 1. And I've said this a few times before with the stats. Only 1 out of every 17 games will the team who are winning at half time go on to lose that game. They might draw, they might win, but very rarely, only 1 in 17 games, do they lose. So England are up against it here. England trying to get something going. Thought so. Concer's come on. Since Gordon went to Newcastle, he's put on a bit of timber and he's thickened out a bit. Shot comes in from Forden, first time just past the post on the keeper's left hand side. First time shot. Gordon again pulled it back. Forden first time. Keeper was beat. Just drifted past the keeper's left hand post with the spin. So yeah, who's gone off? I'm assuming it'll be Stones after his first half. Who's got the hook? Manu got fouled there. England with the ball on the halfway line. Conser plays it out right to Kyle Walker. He chips a ball through to the centre, well, the edge of the 18-yard box. Kane doesn't bother going for it. Iceland in possession. Walker uses his strength, wins the ball back. Walker down the right, puts a cross in. England in possession, but not comfortably. Iceland are trying to get it clear. Eventually they will do. Trying to break now with centre forwardson. Almost got away through there, but England in possession now with Kane, midway inside Iceland's half. He's running back to his own half. He plays the ball to Cole Palmer with the outside of his foot. Palmer takes it well, puts it into the side netting. That'll be a goal kick. Good play from Kane there though. He came deep. Ball with the outside outside of his foot to Cole Palmer. He gets a shot away under pressure into the side netting. Empire Maker, who will be the dark horses at the Euros? That is a good question. So, if you look back through history, obviously Germans, they can have a rubbish team, and they've not got a brilliant team, but when it comes to tournament play, they can always get a result. Italy, champions, they can always get a result. Is there anybody going to come out of left field? And you know, we had it years ago. I think it was in the 90s, wasn't it? Was it Denmark? So I don't know. That's a good question, that. Let's have a look. Let's have a butcher's. Palmer in. Oh, dilly-dallied a little bit there, but the keeper did well and forced him wide. I thought Palmer was going to put that in. It was a through ball from Declan Rice that keeper did well. That through ball from Rice, it wasn't an actual ball for Palmer, it was for Kane. Kane couldn't take it though, and Palmer took full advantage of it. Tried to go round the keeper, but the keeper did well. England with a corner, taken short. Declan Rice plays it back. England going down to the right hand side with Foden. He puts a cross into Anthony Gordon on the left. The curl just took it away from Gordon. That'll be a goal kick. I'm not surprised England have done that though, because the keeper will he likes to come and collect, and he looks pretty good at it as well. I'm just trying to think. Let's have a look at the groups. Why they suspended that? Ah, put it up again. England trying to build on the right hand side. Cole Palmer tries playing Walker in, cut out by Iceland and cleared long. England will gain possession on the halfway line down England's right hand side. They'll build again. Empire Maker says, I think Ukraine will be the dark horses. See what? Spain can always do something, can't they? France, what are France going to do? It's going to be, you know, and then you've got England. I always get the feeling though, England, we always have a sob story. It's always, they was robbed. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's a sending off or it's a penalty that gets given that's a bit iffy, or somebody gets injured and we can only play with 10 men because we've used all our substitutes. There's always something with England. Hopefully we won't have that this year and we'll get the result that all England fans want. You know, Croatia can be anything. I don't think Scotland will do anything. Shot comes in from centre forwardson straight at Ramsdale from the edge of the box. He struck it well, but you're not going to beat Ramsdale from there. England back in possession. Belgium. England give it away. Shot comes in again, poor though, from Iceland. Was blocked and it'll be a corner, but he didn't strike that well at all. Sloppy at the back, England. Ukraine, I can't see Ukraine doing anything. You know, Holland. What can Holland do? When you look at the likes of Italy, Germany, Holland, France, England, Spain, Portugal, I don't see how Ukraine are going to do anything. But then, like you said, you did say dark horses, so they would be dark horses. They've got a difficult group as well, haven't they? They've got France, Holland, Who do I think is going to be dark horses? Could Italy retain it again? I'm going to say no. Who do I think is going to win it? I'm going to go with England. I'm going to be patriotic. Although Gordon puts a cross in there, and if they can't do better than that, they'll be winning nothing. That was a good question, that Empire Maker. And the honest answer is, I don't know. And then it's like, which teams would you class as dark horses? You know, Spain haven't done anything, have they? And so if they win it, are they dark horses? They've got pedigree, but not too much at the minute. I don't want France to win it, just because they've had glory with the World Cup, haven't they, and what have you. So if England can't win it, England trying to get something going here. Foden, crowded out, cleared by Iceland. England have got plenty of width and plenty of space wide, because like I said in the first half, they've not changed in the second half either, and I don't know why they would anyway. But Iceland are just playing between the 18-yard area and crowding England out on the edge of the box. England look more dangerous when they can get Gordon down and in behind the fullbacks, or we can get Walker down there, or Cole Palmer. Trying to go through the middle is it's not proving fruitful for England. Conser plays it wide right to Kyle Walker. Thought he was going to skin the full back there, but he doesn't. Plays it back to Rice, back to Walker. Bit static by England, and there was only Mainu with any movement. And Iceland managed to put the ball out for a throw. England is still in possession though. Right hand side for England, midway inside Iceland's half. Konza plays it to Rice. Rice to Mainu. Plays it back to Rice. Very Manchester City-esque this from England. Now Gordon's got it wide left. What's he going to do? Plays a little ball into Foden. Foden comes back to keep possession. It's really crowded on the edge of the 18-yard box. It's going to take something special or a bit of luck for England to get through there, that's for sure. Ball comes into Kane. Tries to control it, but he's got 3 Icelandic defenders around him. Can't keep possession. Cleared by Iceland. England will have to start again, rinse and repeat. Empire Maker says the defence is too compact for England. If we score, will have to be a free kick. I agree. Or, like we're trying to do here, getting Walker down the wings or Gordon down the left. There again, it's crowded out. It feels like almost every player on the pitch, apart from the keepers, is on the edge of Iceland's 18-yard box and around the D. There's just no room. We need Dese on, see if he can work some magic. Foden tries combining with Gordon there, but that's cut out in the box and Iceland will bring it away. They're looking to break quickly. I thought he was offside there, right Wingerson, but he's got centre forwardson with space in the middle. Plays it to him, it'll be a goal for... Oh no, he slipped. Oh. Blimey, if that's not offside, what a chance that was. Let's have a look. Was he... I don't think he was offside actually. I think Konza was playing him on. He plays it across, and just as the striker's going to put the ball in, he slipped. He lost his footing. Blimey. If he hadn't have lost his footing, and the way that the ball went wide, I thought he just hit it so well. The net was going to bulge. A big let off there for England. What do you think of that, Empire Maker? That's not impressive defending, is it? I mean, he was just unlucky, the striker, that he slipped and lost his footing just as he was going to make a connection with the ball. Kane's going off. Saka's coming on. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. They broke well there, did Iceland. They've looked to do that all night. Ivan Toney's coming on. It's hard to see if it's offside because of the camera angle. Well, when they showed that, the replay, the goal scorer might have been offside, but the guy who played the cross to him certainly wasn't. The defence... The defence was like the first goal, too spread out, says Empire Maker. Tony's trying to get in behind. Was that a penalty? Ivan Toney tried getting in behind the Icelandic defence there. And he goes down, looks to the... Oh. Is that a penalty? No. No, corner. Foden will take it from England's right, so it'll be an in-swinger. Keeper comes out for it again, gets a half-decent punch on it. And then cleared by Iceland. Now they're on the break again. They've got a 2 or a 3-on-2. They'll slow it up though here. England will have a chance to get players back. Long cross-field ball from Iceland. Manages to keep it in, does right Wingerson. Plays it back to midfielderson. crossfield to Defenderson. Left Wingerson's on the ball. Puts a low cross in. Blocked by Conser. England don't clear it well though, and a shot comes in. Never in danger of scoring there. Ramsdale watches it go past, and it was deflected, so it'll be an Icelandic corner. Shot was blocked by Declan Rice. Corner will be coming in down Iceland's left hand side. It'll be an in swinger. And it comes space at the back post for full Backerson. Gets the head in, and Ramsdale makes a good save. How did Luxembourg beat Iceland? Long ball there, trying to get Cole Palmer down the left hand side. That goes out though, and it'll be should be an England throw. Iceland player's got the ball. Cole Palmer's trying to get it back off him. They're playing silly beggars. Referee says, "Oi, pack it in." So they do. England in possession down the left hand side. Kobe Mainoo plays the ball to Konsa. Cross comes in from Gordon. Loops up in the air as it's partially blocked, and the keeper comes out and claims it. Loads of room at the back post there, and Ramsdale makes a good save. Gets his body in the right position, and the header comes in and hits him. Not had a lot of possession tonight, Iceland, but what they have had, they've utilised it really well. I mean, really, if the striker hadn't have slipped, they should be 2-0 up. A bit of luck there for England, because he almost had an empty net. I know Ramsdale was there, but he was out of position, and it was only the slip. And even with the slip, I thought the ball was heading goalward bound. It was just an optical illusion of watching it on TV. I think, was it? Cross came in from Alexander Arnold down the right. Tony hit it first time, and he kind of hit it into the ground, and no, it wasn't deflected. It was just a off-target poor shot, really. Goal kick to Iceland. The keeper's going to launch it long, old-fashioned style. One in the air by Iceland. They're in possession. Edge of England's box, cuts inside, shot comes in, blocked by Gay, and it either hit him in the face or the nuts the way he's gone down. Looked like the Icelandic player caught it well, whether it was on target or not. Gay was only a few yards away from him, so right on the side of the head as well. That'll have rung his bell a little bit. He's lucky it's not like the old-fashioned footballs we used to play with. That would have took his head off, especially if it was wet. In my day. Well, we've got a break in place. 70 minutes gone. England 0, Iceland 1. Empire Maker, are you going to watch the Copa America matches? If I get a chance to, yeah, we will be, because the timing, it's just what time they're on. Obviously with work I've got to watch what time I can get asleep and what have you, but we'll try and do some of them, that's for sure. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor tonight, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James at checkout and get a 5% discount off all online orders. If you're watching tonight and you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, give us a like, the algos like it, And click that notifications bell, then you can keep abreast of what we've got coming up. And if you have already subscribed, thank you very much, I appreciate it. It's a new channel and it's going to take us a long time to build it up, but it'll be fun along the way. It's always good to have a chat with people while you're watching sport. Empire Maker says all matches are around midnight. Yeah, it's obviously it's easier to do over the weekend, and it depends what I've got coming up work on the next day. But if the matches that are a bit of a nothing match, you know, then I'll probably give them a miss. But if there's any big games coming up, then we'll try and cover them, that's for sure. Young kid there going to throw a paper plane. Go on, do it. Just hit a bloke in the row in front of him. It didn't fly too well, that plane. The way that flew, he could get a job at Boeing. They're having a lot of problems, aren't they? So Gay has gone off. The long throw comes in from Iceland into the box. Gomez wins the header. Right Wingerson will pick it up though for Iceland. Plays it inside to right midfielderson. Back to right Wingerson. Tries to put a cross in, but is dispossessed by Gomez. Cole Palmer's trying to get something going down the left, but dispossessed again. Cross comes in, tries to volley it, does centre forwardson, but doesn't connect with it well. Iceland still in possession. Empire Maker says, I was about to make the Boeing comment. Yeah. Don't feel you're full of confidence when you fly now, does it? Iceland breaking down the right now. In possession just outside of England's 18-yard box. Play it back almost to the halfway line. Now Iceland are happy to keep possession. One goal to the good, why wouldn't they be? Centre Halferson in possession. Plays it to left Wingerson, he's got plenty of room. Gives it away there, and now Saka's in possession. He'll get fouled there, no doubt. It'll be an Icelandic throw there if it's not a foul, and it's not. So Iceland have got a throw in down the left hand side. Throws it back to left Backerson, and he plays it back to goalkeeperson. Every Icelandic player who started, their last name ended in son. Trying to do Bosnia the other night with itch on the end was a nightmare. Iceland are in again, the ball over the top. Couldn't take it in his stride, or else he'd have been one-on-one with Ramsdale. As it turns out, Alexander Arnold was able to get back, but that was only because the ball didn't really bounce that kindly for him. Almost stopped on him. Not good from England at the back. That one ball over the top has almost done them 3 or 4 times tonight. Corner to Iceland down the left, so it'll be an in-swinging corner. That comes in now. Awful corner though, too low. Cleared by Tony. Shot comes back in from about 40 yards out, trying to catch Ramsdale out, and he just palms it over the crossbar. Cheeky. Volleyed it first time from a Tony's clearance, and Ramsdale was alert to it. Good effort though by Iceland. No chances there, just palms it over the crossbar. All the water drops off the bar. There'll be another corner to Iceland. Down Iceland's left again. Hopefully this one will be a better delivery in swinger. Awful corner again, he didn't learn from the last one. Iceland's still in possession though. They'll now have a throw in level with the edge of England's 18-yard box down their left hand side. Cole Palmer's coming off for England. Eze's coming on. Going to have to perform now, Eze. Grealish not going to the Euros. We're going to have a long throw coming in from left wingerson. Centre forwardson goes up. Can't win it though. Tony wins that one. Iceland still in possession though, near the halfway line. England trying to put pressure on. They're going backwards, midway inside their own half now. Plays it back to left Backerson. He plays it long to left wingerson. That'll be a throw into Iceland. Iceland are coming into the game more now, being a bit more expansive. 77 minutes gone. I think they've decided there's no point sitting back. It's an international friendly. Take the fight to England and see what they can do. The throw comes in down Iceland's left. It's scruffy, but they're still in possession. Left wingerson tries to put he didn't try and put a cross, and he tried to win a corner, but it didn't quite work out that way. England had possession, cleared it. Iceland back in possession. The left stand side of the pitch is getting busy for Iceland. Passes it all the way back into their own half, and centre halferson has it. England are not pressing as a team here, and Iceland are just playing around anyone who decides to have a go at claiming the ball back. Getting a bit of confidence here now, Iceland. This might be a good thing for England because it might leave the gap at the back that we've not had for 78 minutes. Blimey, at this rate we're going to be getting all lays from the Icelandic fans, giving England the run around here. They've lost out there though. That's a foul. It's got to be a card, that, even though it's a friendly. It was more like a rugby tackle. Blonde Herderson, he gets a yellow card. Almost 79 minutes gone. England 0, Iceland 1. Playing well, Iceland. Defended well. Took the chance well. Had a couple of chances to increase that lead as well. One slip that happened, and if it hadn't, it could well have been 2-0. Iceland holding a high line. Arnold puts the outswinger in. Was it Tony who got up and won the header? It was, but it goes over the bar. Didn't trouble the keeper at all there. That'll be a goal kick to Iceland, and no doubt the keeper won't fanny about playing it short at the back, and he'll launch it. Iceland are looking to bring on some substitutes as well. Empire maker, that would be a red in rugby. You can't tackle above the sternum. No, you can't. Don't get me started on that one though with the head contact. Are you going to watch the rugby tomorrow? Looking forward to that. I'm a Wigan Warriors fan. Always have been, always will be. Hopefully we can beat the Wolves. We'll be doing a watch along with that one for sure. Saka down the right hand side. He's caught by left Backerson. That's another yellow card. They're racking them up now, Iceland. 10 minutes to go though. They won't be worried about that. Who's going to swing this free kick in? Arnold's having a word with the referee. Empire Maker says, I don't pay for Sky Sports in the summer. Mate, I've got a feeling it might be on terrestrial TV because it's a Challenge Cup final. So I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth checking out. It's at an odd time as well, something like kicks off at 7 minutes past 3 or something. But check if it's on the BBC. So it could be an in-swinger or an out-swinger here. We've got Arnold. It is an out-swinger. Keeper comes diving punch and clears it well. In fact, mate, I'll have a check for you now. Let's have a butcher's TV guide. Yep, you're in luck. Rugby League Men's Challenge Cup Final, Wigan and Warrington. It's on BBC One tomorrow at 2 p.m. But I think the kick-off's at 7 minutes past 3. So it's on, you can watch it on terrestrial telly. I know Liam Marshall and his family personally, and shame what happened to his mum really. But yeah, I do like the Wigan Warriors. Empire Maker, I'll be watching Malaysia v Hong Kong tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. on YouTube. What's that, Malaysia and Hong Kong? Is that what sport? Excuse my ignorance. "83 minutes gone, England 0, Iceland 1. Keeper kicks it long. England in possession now. Tony down the left hand side. Shot comes in from Mainu. Tries to find the top left hand corner, but high, wide and handsome really. Caught it well enough, but never threatening the goal. Rugby Union. Who will you be supporting, Malaysia or Hong Kong? Just seeing this goal again. Placed it well, struck it well. Saka in possession, down England's right. Plays it back to Rice. He's trying to drive forward now and get something going. Eze on the left, what does he do? Plays the ball back inside to Rice. Arnold has it. Centre field, midway inside Iceland's half. Plays it out wide right to Saka. Saka puts a cross in. Too high for everybody, and that'll drift out for an Icelandic goal kick. Empire Maker, a neutral. I don't care what happens. You're just into your rugby union, I take it. I'm an Exeter Chiefs supporter. And a Newton Abbott All Whites, because my son plays for him, or used to play for him. Still plays the odd game now. Eze, what's he going to do? He's on the ball, left hand side, looks to take on the Icelandic player. He did do. A cross comes in then from Joe Gomez. "85 minutes 40 seconds gone. That'll be a throw-in. If some England fans are leaving, they've seen enough. They've seen enough. Iceland with the throwing down their right. It's all getting very tight there. Foul committed though, and Iceland will have a free kick. Just inside England's half. Empire Maker says, are you doing a watch along for it? Nope. The next watch along I'm going to be doing will be the Challenge Cup final tomorrow. Wigan and Warrington. So we'll be on probably 5 minutes before the start just to run through the teams and what have you, and then we'll do a watch along for that. England in possession, but it's all very scrappy and they're under pressure, and 87 minutes gone. It's a throw in to Iceland midway inside England's half, down Iceland's right hand side. Right, Wingerson on the ball. He'll win a throw in almost on the corner flag. Time's running down here. 87 minutes and 29 seconds gone. Blonde Herderson, he's going to be throwing it in long. Ref's telling him to get on with it. In it comes. Cleared by Saka. Up to the halfway line. Iceland in possession all the way back to goalkeeperson. He's not going to rush. Launches it long again. One at the back by Gay. Scrappy in centre field. Rice is trying to calm things down and get something going. Just a couple of minutes left plus stoppage time, which will only be a couple of minutes for Gay's head injury when the ball belted him in the side of his head. Plenty of empty seats at Wembley now. Saka's got it on the right hand side, plays it inside to Foden. Edge of the area. Gomez plays it right to Konsa. Now Arnold shapes to cross, does get a cross in. Eze is waiting in the middle. The goalkeeper will come out and collect it. Danger gone for Iceland, 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. England 0, Iceland 1. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get 5% off on all online orders. Keeper launches it long. Iceland can't gain control and England are breaking on Iceland now. Saka down the right hand side, gets into the box, pulls it back, tries to put a shot in, doesn't connect with it well. It's blocked by Iceland. England retain possession with Arnold. Arnold puts a cross in, too low, easily cleared by Iceland. England still in possession down the right, played inside to Rice. He's trying to get something going. 5 minutes have added on time. Arnold down the right, plays it into Rice. He chips it to the back post. Tony can't do anything with it, but Gomez keeps it in. Back to Gay, plays it sideways to Rice. Rice is driving at the Iceland defenders. Foden plays it out wide right to Arnold. Low cross comes in, easily cleared by Iceland. And this is what's happened all night for England. Empire Maker says, the missus said she has booked a table at a restaurant. I can't watch the rugby. Well, you know what you can do? It will be on catch up, won't it, on BBC iPlayer. So if you wanted to, if you could be bothered, England in possession, edge of the box. Little chip comes over for a Saka. He keeps it in. The ball's still in play. The keeper can't clear it. Kobe Mainu tries to put a shot in, but that goes wide. And the referee's flags up anyway for it's either offside or a foul. I think it's offside. Yeah, Saka. He was 2-3 yards offside there. What you could do is put it on BBC iPlayer on catch-up, then put the watch-along on, mate, later on. You can watch the two of them later. What I'll do, especially for you, I'll shout out the time. And if you want to sync them up, feel free to do that. Two minutes gone of the 5 minutes added on. Arnold's trying to get something going down the right hand side here now. Bit of urgency about England. Plays the ball through to Saka. He's onside, but the full back comes over and clears it for a throw-in. Danger averted for now. Ball's back in play. Arnold again down the right. Puts an early cross in. Hits the Icelandic player inside the box. Just going to check to see if that was a handball, are they? Oh no, it's going to be a substitute. Empire maker. It doesn't feel the same watching it on catch up. I know, but if you can keep away from the result, that's the main thing, isn't it? Keep away the result, and you've just got to tell yourself it's live. Two minutes left, added on time. Cross comes in from Eze, goes right across the box, no one touches it. Arnold keeps it in on the right hand side for England, plays it inside to Foden. Foden goes back to the right to try and find Arnold, but that's intercepted by left Backerson. That'll be a throw in to England, time's running out. The edge of the 18-yard box is packed again with the Icelandic players. England trying to find a way through. Rice on the ball, plays it out wide to Arnold. Tries putting a cross in. Oh my word. It was just a speculative cross. He tried megging the Icelandic defender to get it across. It went through but with no pace, but just squirted past the keeper's right hand post. That'll be a corner to England. That's as close as England have come, really. Apart from the Harry Kane chance in the first half where he put it wide. Going to be a corner coming in for England. 30 seconds left from England's left-in swinger. The keeper's there. He doesn't get to it, but an Iceland head does. Then a shot from Gomez from outside the box. He pulls it wide to the keeper's right. And that'll be a goal kick to Iceland. That'll be pretty much time. Empire Maker says, I will try that. I sometimes watch Tranmere v Newport playoff final to remind me of the times where we compared for the promotion and not to stay up. Iceland on the attack now. England's time is up, really. Iceland have it down the right. The fans are going out in the droves. Lots of empty seats now. Tony gets fouled. There are more empty seats than there are at MK Dons. That's harsh. True. But harsh. So England have got a free kick just inside their own half, centre field. Rice is on the ball. That's it. The referee says there's no more time to play that. That'll be England losing to Iceland by 1-0 in the final warm-up game before they all fly off to the Euros. That's not what you want to be doing before you go to the Euros, is it? It would have been nice if they could have had another fixture to get a win under the belt and go with a little bit of confidence. The Icelandic fans are bouncing. They've done England by a goal to nil with a good goal in the first half. Looks like we could have our Iceland headline tomorrow in the Sun. We will see. Right, I am going to say, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Click the notifications bell, then you can keep abreast of what we've got coming up. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. The owl goes love that. Shout out to our stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the discount code JimmyJames and get a 5% discount off on all online orders. I want to say thank you to Empire Maker for joining me in the chat tonight. It's been good to catch up and have a chat and share thoughts. That's what it's all about. That's why we like the live chat along with the game. And also to TP. I think she's probably fell asleep. But there you go. So I will say, I am Jimmy James. This is Catch It Live First. Thanks for watching. Empire Maker, have a great night. You better get to bed because you're up early tomorrow morning at 7. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon.